Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. This is Luandile here, the leader of Manikwe School, and today we're going to be doing exercise 1.13 from this textbook here. This is the textbook we're actually using for the entire tutorial. Okay, so right now we want to go and check out exercise 1.13. Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing it from student C's perspective. That is the smartest student among the three. Okay, so the question is, okay, what they told us here is you can use Cramer's rule to solve the following 2x2 system of linear equation. Okay, this is what we have. So we're being asked to write a program that solves the following equation and display the value for x and y. Okay, without any waste of time, let's get on to it. Okay, here's our IDE. We already did this. We already done this problem from student A and student B's perspective. So right now, what we want to do is to create a new class. We'll call it exercise underscore 1 underscore 13 C, and then we select this checkbox here and then hit finish. Talk to me. Hey, as you guys all know, this machine of mine can be a nightmare because right now it's freaking slow and I cannot stand that. But I hope you can bear with me because at any point in time you can simply forward the video. Okay, there we go. You don't wanna mess with me. What's going on now? Okay, let's get on to it. Or before I do, let's write the comment. What is it that student C did? Okay, student C uses tab for horizontal line spacing and proper formatting. Okay, let's get on to it. Okay, number one, let's put this comment here. We know that A is equals to 3.5. We're given here. A is equals to 3 point. Is it 3.5 or 3.4? It seems like it is actually 3.4. Oh yeah, A is 3.4. Okay. B is actually 50.2. C is 2.1. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm actually putting these comments here so that you will have a better vision. It's not like you necessarily need to put these ones here. I mean, putting comments on your code is way too necessary, but it depends. This one I'm putting at the moment is honestly unnecessary, so you might as well not put them. So okay, let's continue. We have D being equals to 0.55, and last but not least, we also got E being equals to 44.5, and lastly we have D, which is equals to, we have F, which is equal to 5 point. We have F, which is equals to 5.9. Okay, now here's our equation. It simply says x is equals to, this is the crucial part, you guys. You gotta put these, in order to have a better understanding, you gotta put these variables inside brackets, curly brackets. That way you will see which computation comes first. Of course, it can work in this case without putting these brackets, but for your own sake, I recommend you put them. Okay, this is what we have. But I'm taking this from here, you guys. As you can see, I'm taking it from what you give in here. So our numerator, how our denominator have a being multiplied by d minus b multiplied by c. Okay, that's pretty much it for y, for x, and then for y we have y being equals to I know some of you guys may probably think some of this stuff is being repetitive, but actually it's not, because each and every video it has its own purpose. So that's why I really advocate that you make sure you watch each and every one of them. Okay, let's continue. What else? We have a being multiplied by f minus e being multiplied by c. And then of course we have on our denominator a being multiplied by d minus b being multiplied by c. Okay, that was pretty much it for our comments. Now let's get on to it. Okay, we have system.out.print. Come on, what's happening? Here we go again with this machine. Okay, we got system.out.print, and we have .4. We concatenate that with x plus. We also concatenate that with 50.2. We concatenate that with another thing, you guys. I'm gonna have to ask you to bear with me with my speed. It's simply because I want to make sure that you guys have a better understanding. Otherwise, there will be no point for me in doing these tutorials, because if you're not going to be able to walk with me, if I'm going to be too fast, then you won't be able to hear much, or to gain much rather. Okay, what else? We have a, and we have y. Concatenate that with the equal sign, and then lastly we put 44.5. Oh, in case you guys hear some noise, I want you to know, I'm not actually by my room. The room that I'm actually at is for a community, so it's not like I can just go. It's not like I can simply tell other people to stop doing their own work. So I'm gonna ask you to bear with me, but hopefully you can see what's going on here. Okay, anyways, let's go to our second equation. Oh, here's the crucial part. We put the tab here in order to make sure that there's enough space between two equations. Okay, this is our last equation now, and it's given by it's given by 2.1. We concatenate that with x plus, it's actually x plus, it's x plus concatenate that with 0.55, 0.55, and then we gotta also concatenate that with y, and then we add the plus sign, we add the plus sign, and then gotta put the we have got to put, oh, I mistakenly put this, I shouldn't have put that. Okay, then we concatenate that with the equals sign. I mean, of course we can do this, y equals 2, okay, and our final number, which is 5.9. With this out of the way, what we left to do is to simply use a printf, not a print lin, but a printf. I've been using this for quite some time now. I hope you guys, you do have an understanding of what is it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put another bunch of comments, and which would be unnecessary. If you think you not quite understand this, you might as well refer to some of my tutorials. I mean, few tutorials. There are few tutorials I've done using printf. If you want to know what f stands for, what other numbers actually represent. Okay, we're getting there, you guys. We're actually wrapping up right now, and this is what we have. This is what we have. We've got x being equals to, we put a percentage sign, and then we go 1.2, which simply says we need before the decimal point, we're gonna have one space and then 2 digits after the decimal point, and then we put an F in order to specify our format. Okay, we then put a horizontal space using tab, and then lastly we put our computation here. Which is simply 44.5 multiplied by 0.55 minus 50 minus 50.2, okay, multiply that by 5.0. Okay, as I mentioned before, it's better you put brackets when working with, when doing some evaluations. Otherwise you're gonna mess up, not unless you know how operators, not unless you know the precedence of operators. Okay, now we're wrapping up, you guys. This is taking a while, but I hope you can see where we're going with this. Okay, multiply by 0.55 minus 50.2, multiply that by 2.1. There's a huge chance that I might mess up, reason being I'm not referring now and then to this, to what we have here, but I hope I did not mess up. Let's see, we've got 44.5 multiplied by 0.55, we minus that by minus that with 50.2, and then you multiply that by 5.9. Okay, you divide by 4.3, multiply that by 0.55, you minus 50.5, you multiply that by 2.1. Okay, that's pretty much it for x. Now lastly, we gotta have y, and we're also gonna be using printf. This is taking longer than I thought, you guys, but again, it's better as long as you're gonna understand what each and every step. Otherwise, it will be a waste of our time. I mean, me and you guys. Okay, my machine is starting to mess up with me again. Okay, now we gotta have y being equals to this expression. Okay, we gotta have percentage sign 1 equal to, and then f. Put our expression here. Let's do this. Again, I told you guys I'm actually using a venue which belongs to the community, so for any inconvenience noise, I am really sorry. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. I really apologize. Okay, now we've got 3.4, multiply that by 5.9, you minus 44.5, multiply with that by 2.1. Okay, on our denominator we have 3.4, multiplied by that by 0.55. We minus that, we minus 50.2, we multiply that by 2.1. I hope that's pretty much it. Yeah, actually I'm right. This is what we have from student C. So now let's try to run and see what happens. There we go with this machine. Okay, let's see what we had from student C. From student B, I mean. Because I want to check how. So we have 3.4x. Okay, 3.4x 52, and okay. I'm actually checking out my equations whether I wrote them correctly. So we have that. Oh, seems like I wrote my two equations correctly. However, I forgot to go to the next line. Before printing out the values of x and y. So let's start over. Let's see now. Come on. I don't know why it keeps displaying this anti-credit card number. Okay, it seems like we're good. So now let's try to check out this. Let's try to check 1.13b. Oh, actually it's one and the same thing. So it seems like we're good. Oh, I messed up on exercise 1.13b. It seems like I wrote an incorrect number. I wrote 5.5 instead of 5.9. So that's why our numbers are different. But that's no big deal. I can simply I wrote 5.5 instead of 5.9, but that's easy, you guys. You can modify it yourself. The point is, you saw how this whole thing is done. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna modify this and put 5.9, not 5.5. I assume I did one and the same thing on exercise 1.13a. Instead of 5.9, I wrote 5. This is we have 5.9 here on our second equation, not 5.5, which is something we had. Okay, let's run this and check it out. So our answer, let's see what we have. We're good. Okay, that's pretty much it, you guys. Let's check it for the last time. Why do we have y equals to 0.07? Seems like I messed up somewhere somehow, you guys, but you can modify it yourself and properly see where I might have messed up. Or we can simply copy and paste what we had right here. You can simply copy and paste what we had right here and put it on student C, because as I mentioned, you see, when working with these numbers, there's a huge chance that you're gonna mess up. Oh, before I had 2.21 instead of 2.1. Let's run it for the second time. I know this video is pretty long, you guys, but I wanna give you a correct and precise solution. No questions asked. Let's run it again. Copy and paste. Boom, we're good. It seems like we got what we expected. Again, in case I messed up on these numbers here, you guys, feel free to check them out on your own. My point was to show you how you can properly align these numbers here, how you can properly display your outputs. That's pretty much it, you guys. See you on the next tutorial. Cheers.